I've spent 3 nights here. We've walked a lot, like 8.5 miles the last 2 days, and a lot of it's just trying to get my dog used to not running around Randy's yard. So he's got a lot of energy and he requires a lot. He wants a lot. He wants a lot of one-on-one attention. He wants a lot of playing. So we've been doing a lot of walks and trying to burn his energy off, and it's not working. Oh my God, it's not working. He's like a 2-person dog. I took a shower yesterday. I got here Friday, didn't take a shower Saturday, and yesterday I was like, oh, I need a shower and I need to wash my hair. And I was a little nervous about it because it was my first shower in the RV, and it's got this little tiny shower, and I was like, how am I going to shave my legs in there? There's only a 6-gallon water heater. Is that going to last for a shower? And then when I picked up the RV, they had told me, like, when you get to your first stop, dump the tank, because I don't know how full they said it was. And of course I was too nervous to dump the tank, and I just backed into the spot. So I was like, oh God, I gotta be here for 5 days, and I don't want to make the tank full. I don't know how empty or how full it really is. So I was nervous that if I took a shower like every day, that I would be like full, and then I'd have to either go to the dump station or deal with it. And my parking abilities are so bad right now that I didn't want to go to the dump station and then come back. But I took a shower. Everything was okay. Yeah. It's not like I would definitely miss a real shower, but it's okay. It's all okay. Okay, it's modern day Courtney, and I've been editing this video for a while, and I wasn't sure if I was going to leave this next part in, but I think I'm going to, and the reason is because I often, since I've had my spiritual awakening, I think that everything is connected and the universe is always showing me signs. And when I looked back at this footage from this day, I had a whole bunch of clips that I took from The Secret, and I was going to edit those out because they didn't seem like a travel video. But this isn't just a travel video. This is kind of my healing journey, and this part was actually pretty profound and instrumental in my healing journey, because I am using the principles of The Secret, and I think that watching this documentary sort of fueled my desire to share my story a little bit more, and maybe on a grander scale someday I will be able to share the story of myself plus others in a documentary. That's really what I want to do. But we'll start here on YouTube. I'm watching The Secret. I watched this a few times, but for whatever reason, I thought I needed to watch it again. I feel like that was a download, because watch this.
What do you really want? Sit down and write it out on a piece of paper. Write it in the present tense. You might begin by writing, I am so happy and grateful now that, and then explain how you want your life to be in every area.
And this is really fun. This is like having the universe as your catalog, and you flip through it and you go, well, I'd like to have this experience, and I'd like to have that product, and I'd like to have a person like that. It is you just placing your order with the universe. It's really that easy.
I am so happy and grateful now that I've passed the dark night of my awakening. I promised the universe I would help others, and that is exactly what I am doing. My experience in healing paved the way for me to have a healing center and the wisdom to guide others through their experience. I guide people through their dark times. I am living my purpose. It feels great.
The universe will start to rearrange itself to make it happen for you.
Most of us have never allowed ourselves to want what we truly want because we can't see how it's going to manifest.
If you do just a little research, it is going to become evident to you that anyone that ever accomplished anything did not know how they were going to do it. They only knew they were going to do it.
You don't need to know how it's going to come about. You don't need to know how the universe will rearrange itself.
You don't know how. It'll be shown to you. You will attract the way.
And one of the secrets, I think, is that when you have inspired thought, you have to trust it, you have to act on it.
Okay, it's modern day Courtney again, and I'm editing this video still, and I just watched this part, and it's like, yes, you do have to trust it, and you have to act upon it. And I've been having this inspired thought come to me for basically a year and a half. So this what I'm doing, this me telling my story is all part of my inspired thought. I don't know where it's gonna work out. Sometimes I feel really foolish that I'm like, let me catalog my life and tell my story, and other times I'm like, yes, this is what I need to do. So this feels very vulnerable and scary and exposed and all of these things, but then I get another message like, you have to act on your inspired thoughts. That's my purpose. That's what I'm doing. So I hope that this story becomes an example of setting your mind to it and making something happen, but who knows at this point. Right now, it feels like an emotion I don't know what to call it. So that's what happens when you haven't felt your emotions for a really long time. You don't know what they are when they come to you. Anyway, more on that later. Bye.
The real what is, what are you going to do now? What do you choose now? Because you can either keep focusing on that or you can focus on what you want. And when people start focusing on what they want, what they don't want falls away. And that part expands and the other part disappears.
So your purpose is what you say it is. Your mission is the mission you give yourself. Your life will be what you create it as, and no one will stand in judgment of it now or ever. Joy, love, freedom, happiness, laughter. That's what it is.
Took a hike today. Let's see. I've walked 8.3 miles, which is a little less than my last 2 days, which were 8.5. We did the nature trail today, saw a snake, found a $1 bill in the middle of nowhere. I'm taking my dog on a walk, and this is where I am right now. And this is what I find. So I'm $1 richer today. I think that was the universe talking to me. I've been doing a lot of brainstorming, and I kind of have a direction of where I want to go. I just have to implement it. So I got tonight to sleep here, tomorrow to sleep here, and then in the morning I leave, and I have a 247-mile drive. Yeah, so I'll start securing everything tomorrow night and leave early in the morning-ish. Let's see, what else was I was going to say. Oh, there was a dog that got loose. Did I already say that? I'm not even high. There was a dog that got loose that ran over, and the dog was like a twin of Chewy, only bigger. Chewy barked his head off at it, but we were able to catch the dog, and the owners came, and they were like profusely apologizing. Like, it's not a big deal. It's a good dog. It was scared. They've only had it for a week. They adopted it, and it shot out of the trailer, I guess. 4 key-ups in 1 week, right? Wednesday. I'll be here. I'll be at
1, 2, 3. I'll be at 4 different places in 1 week. It's a lot of moving, and I'm not really sure I'll do that again, but I wanted to hit these beaches, and I think that was the best way to do it, so we'll see.
For 2 nights. So I don't know how it's gonna be because now I'll be like at bigger parks, but it should be okay. There is a little part of me that's like, oh, I'm so embarrassed because I'm watching these people like just whip it right into their spots. But everybody had to start somewhere, so.
Nobody whipped it in when they first, nobody whipped it in.
Right. By this time next month, I'll be like, man, remember when I was like, oh, I can't do that?
Yeah.
Hey, either that or I'm going to total my trailer trying to park it or something. Who knows?
No. Well, you're not worried about hooking it up anymore.
No, and I was really worried about that,
You put them guys to shame out there at the trailer place. Guys, I was watching, and I thought, man, something ain't right here. Something ain't right because it ain't that hard to do that. Yeah, anyway, so you got that down. Well, I'm glad you're taking your time because you're not going to do this again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to tell myself, that I need to, slow down and...
You might go traveling again, but you might not come this route. So the stuff you're looking at for your videos is way cool because, you won't see it again.
I walked the trail once, and I didn't really like it because it's, like, really thick, and it's a mild trail, like, anybody could do it, but I didn't like that it has, like, these, like, grasses and brush that's, like, 7 feet tall, so you're walking through, like, a wall of thick, brush.
You need a stick. You could just walk with it. I should have gave you that. If I had thought of it, I would have. I would have gave it to you, damn it.
Well, I would have taken it, damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's okay. When you come out to Nevada, you could just take it on the airplane.
Well, I guess I'll tell you what, cut it in pieces and send it to you. You can put it back together with glue. I just so cool that you did this,
Thank you. It is cool. I'm starting to embrace it.
I hope you do. Because a lot of people like to do that, never get the chance to do that. So
yeah.
So enjoy yourself, and I'll let you.